Hello everyone, my name is Johanna Wilson and this is my presentation of my literature review for Issues and Ethics in the Digital Age. So the type of literature review that I conducted was a summative review. I found a number of studies and other reviews on my topic. I then summarized them, synthesized them, and then had some suggestions for potential future research. The topic I wanted to explore was how do digital tools, including AI, benefit and disadvantage neurodiverse students? So before I go into my study a little bit, or review rather, I just wanted to go over neurodivergence. Neurodiversity encompasses a range of conditions, including dyspraxia, dyslexia, attention and hyperactivity disorder, dyscalculia, autism spectrum disorders, and Tourette syndrome. So according to the Pew Research Center, students with autism made up 12% of the nation's school children with disabilities in 2021-2022, and that's compared with 1.5% in 2000 to 2001. So some of the characteristics of neurodivergent individuals include brain function that is not deemed typical or neurotypical, and it can often impact social behavior and communication. And these students can have difficulty understanding verbal and nonverbal cues. So the research sources that I looked at for this review, there were three main types. One was other reviews, other literature reviews. The second was studies and surveys of neurodiverse and neurotypical students and individuals. And the third was surveys of parents of neurodiverse students, and that was in particular for children. So all of these studies and reviews discuss the types of tools. So artificial intelligence or AI generated personalized learning pathways was one that was mentioned in a lot of reviews and studies. AI and assistive technology, online learning environments, gamification, virtual reality, and augmented reality were also covered. So there were many benefits of these tools for neurodiverse students. The biggest one was personalized learning support and individual learning pathways. And this is because neurodiverse students have very unique needs. And so the ability to personalize learning for each individual was very valuable. They can also provide emotional support and behavioral support and social skills training and development. And with the social skills training and development, AR and VR tools were found to be quite helpful for that. So there are considerations of things to keep in mind. The biggest one that was covered in a lot of these studies and reviews was data collection and privacy and digital divide concerns, so access to these technologies. There was a consideration of the lack of human element and in-person interaction, and it was suggested that these tools be used in conjunction with traditional learning methods. Other considerations were cognitive functioning difficulties and overwhelm for some students when using these tools. The educator's knowledge and ability to actually implement the tools in the classroom, and the physical environment in which they were accessed, so desktop versus mobile, and a lack of understanding of the long-term impacts ultimately of these tools and AI on neurodiverse students. So that was one of my suggestions for future research, was to look into that a little bit more. All of these reviews and studies concluded that there were gaps in knowledge and that more research was needed on the topic moving forward. So that was my literature review. Thank you.